Every journey of copper begins deep within the earth. Each lode carries untapped potential. Here, raw ore is torn from ancient rock. The ore begins its first journey. Inside the rock, copper waits. Extraction meets the first machine. Size is reduced, control is gained. Raw material meets raw force. Movement brings order. Volume becomes inventory. Material is gathered with precision. Preparation continues. The journey leaves the mine. Consistency is engineered. Distance is conquered by motion.
Flow is redirected, never stopped.
Human oversight guides heavy systems.
Engineering bridges the landscape. Bulk becomes mobile. Measured loads ensure balance.
Logistics move in formation.
Raw material heads toward refinement.
Meets preparation.
Industry surrounds the flow. Precision begins before processing. The factory takes its first breath. Here, raw earth meets industrial purpose. The gateway to transformation.
Material arrives under control.
Bay 3, alignment confirmed. Clear to proceed.
Safety governs every step.
The environment is contained.
Gravity feeds the system.
Mass becomes manageable. Flow replaces chaos. The factory awakens. Air is protected as material moves. Scale defines modern industry. Size determines the next step. Nothing escapes refinement. Precision begins with separation. Impurities are loosened. Nothing is wasted. Unwanted metals are removed. Order replaces randomness. Quality begins with measurement. Prepared material waits its turn.
Testing runs in parallel.
Control maintains consistency. The next stage is fed.
Preparation gives way to transformation.
Size is reduced for chemical control. Force prepares material for separation. Rock becomes powder. Solid meets liquid. Particles move ahead. Nothing proceeds unfinished. Chemistry reveals value. Selective bonds are formed, and copper separates itself.
Value is collected.
Concentration defines progress. Only copper moves forward. Preparation ends. Transformation begins. Time and gravity work together. Density signals readiness. Energy replaces patience. Copper enters the fire.
Transformation requires heat.
Chemistry reshapes. Metal is reborn in liquid form. Impurities rise away. Only copper remains. Refinement intensifies. Refinement intensifies. Unwanted elements burn away. Copper approaches purity. The core metal is captured. Heat is carried forward. Transformation nears completion.
Error is removed.
Precision shapes the future. Heat gives way to structure. Form becomes stable. Technology sees what eyes cannot. Order accelerates efficiency. Surface purity is preserved. Dimensions are controlled. Accuracy is verified. Form meets efficiency. Production gives way to logistics. Copper rests in readiness. Order prepares movement.
Every unit is tracked.
From raw ore to refined metal. Production gives way to logistics. Copper rests in readiness.
Copper prepares to depart.
Ore to refined metal. Copper enters the supply chain.
And this is how modern factories produce copper from start to finish.
Industry refined by precision.
And this is how modern factories produce copper from start to finish.
Industry refined by progress.
Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.